Hi, my name is Misbah Ansari and I'm from Logics. Today is week 8 and it's time for modeling tip 6. I'm sure that you would have seen it by now in your modeling experience that we are using autocomplete feature which Anaplan released of lately. So today we're going to demonstrate to you how autocomplete is going to help us in writing the formula swiftly and very efficiently. Now, until before this, this feature was released, we used to do point and click kind of mechanism in order for us to build the formula within the modules or list properties. So let me show you how we used to do until now. So this line item, I created two different lines. One is point and click line and another one is autocomplete. So this point and click, we will try to write formula in the traditional or the conventional way. Let's say if I have to bring in the values from some other module. So what I would do is, so I'm going to create, or click on this align and activate the formula bar. And let's say I'm going to activate it and I'm going to go to the modules and start searching for the modules here. Or if I remember the module correctly, then I can simply type in here and go to the module. For example, in this case, I'm going to go to the calc talk time module, right? I'm going to open it and I'm going to click on the line item in here and I'm going to hit apply or enter or return based on the machine that you're using. I got the result in here, right? Now this is based off of one particular module. I'm not using any functions in here. I'm just simply point and click retrieving from a different module. Now this is one module. What if there were multiple modules involved? Meaning, what if there are 3 different modules involved? So you would have to open each and every module and search for their line items and start, typing the formula in here. So that was point and click that we used to do, or the conventional way of writing the formula. Now, since Anaplan has released this new feature autocomplete, we don't have to do this. There is no need for us to leave the formula editor. We can stay in the formula editor while completing the formula. Meaning, if you activate the formula bar for this one, right? And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to double click or hit edit here. And what I'm going to do is, I know that my module is starting with the word calc, C-A-L-C. Now you'll see that there are options that are available to me right now in front of me, right? So on your screen, you see there are three different options available to me. Now you would see why only 3. By default, it shows you only 3 if you're in this default location of your formula bar, right? In this, if your formula bar is at the bottom of your screen, the default location. Now, if you scroll up, let's say I'm going to do calc now, it is going to open up it's going to elongate your formula bar, the options that you get, and the maximum of 12 is the number of options that you can see. For example, if you see there are only 12 that you can see, even if you want to do basically sidewise, it is also going to show you only 12 options, right? In the first place. And if you could scroll down, you can scroll down all the way. So the maximum of 100, there will be maximum of 100 entries in here. So if your formula, if the auto search searches, or if the auto completes searches for more than 100 items, then it's only going to show you maximum of 100 items. So you may have to narrow down your search by typing some word or letter specific to what you're looking for, right? And also, if you look at the let's say I'm going to remove this calc. I'm just going to type C. Now, what it is going to do is, it's going to show you the functions first, which you can probably tell with this fx kind of prefix, code, collect, compare. All of these had fx. So these are all Anaplan built on Anaplan native functions, which we use for day-to-day modeling activities, right? And in that order, in that sequential order, you have first is always functions. Then you will see there are the sort of calculator icon or something. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, it looks like a calculator. So the calculator icon, which is kind of modules. The third one would be your these lines, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. These are line items of the modules. So whenever you see these 4 lines, that are line items of modules. And the fourth one would be your list, which we can tell by these just 3 lines and the dots prefixed to these lines. So these are list, and last is your list properties, which is kind of the matrix associated. I don't know what's that. It looks like a matrix, right? So all these symbols you have in that order. So the order is functions, then modules, then module line items, then list, and then list properties. It does not show you the line item subset. It does not show you the subsets, right? So it does not show you the versions and time and all those kind of things. So this is the order. You have these 5 different functions or 5 different symbols in here for the autocomplete. And if you start typing the exact words, it's going to narrow down your search. Right now I know I'm going to say calc, and then I can pick from here, or if it still does not show you can scroll up and down, or you can simply say calc target time module. And as soon as you click on this line, this module, let's say in this case it's only showing me four different searches, so I know that this is the line that I'm talking about. But what if there were tens and hundreds of the searches here, right? So I would still click on module, and immediately it's going to show you the line items that are under that module. So it's going to narrow down the line items from multiple modules to that particular module. So this is volume. So that's how, without leaving this formula editor, I just managed to complete the formula and just hit apply, or just hit return on Mac and enter on the Windows machine, right? And I'm going to hit apply, and it's going to complete the formula for me, right? All right, so that's autocomplete. Oh, and there's one last feature that I want to basically demonstrate to you is whenever you try to use the square brackets, the autocomplete feature is going to show you all of the aggregation functions and anything else that needed the square brackets. So as of now, there are 11 different functions which require the square brackets. So as soon as you start typing, as soon as you hit the square bracket button, Anaplan will show you all of the functions that are basically that square bracket is needed for. So that again is a very good feature in completing the formula. In completing the formula swiftly, and doesn't ask us to type the formula or leave the formula bar and complete the formula, right? So that's I think that's a very very beautiful and a good feature for all of us in terms of modeling, model building. So that marks the end of our modeling tip. Hope that helps. Thank you so much.